Welcome to Prime Property. Today we're getting ready for spring at Ascension Equipment and Rental in Gonzales. Gary Giffel is going to show us some of the attachments and walk-behinds that they have here for sale and for rent. Cade Concien is going to show us equipment that's perfect for getting your food plot ready for all year-round use. And then we're going to find out about the specials they're going to have at the Louisiana Sportsman Show. So stay tuned to Prime Property.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Babbitt with Creative Cajun Cooking. I'm inviting you over to my place on the beautiful Diversion Canal and Amite River to host your private party. I have 6 acres with plenty of settings to choose from. By the pool and cabana, tents and tables by the river, or come chill in the air-conditioned dining hall. Whether it's a company crawfish ball, fish fry, or a bayou wedding, Creative Cajun Cooking has all the food and fun you can handle. All you have to do is give me a call and pass yourself a good time.
Is your computer trying to tell you something? Do you have a virus, spyware, the dreaded blue screen of death? You need to call Prejean Computer Consultants in Gonzales. They really clean your hard drive, removing system-choking dust, malware, viruses, whatever you've got. They can back up and restore your lost data, and they replace cracked laptop screens. So stop threatening to throw that computer out the window and call Prejean Computer Consultants today. They make house calls. 450-2184.
Gorman Brothers Appliances on Airline in Prairieville. When ordinary just won't do.
Do you suffer from headache and neck pain, shoulder and arm pain or numbness, upper or lower back pain, hip and thigh pain or numbness? At Leger Chiropractic in Prairieville, we treat the underlying condition, a dysfunctional spine, that may be causing your symptoms of pain and discomfort. Adults and children can benefit at Leger Chiropractic Care, and they have a first visit special of only $45. So if your joints have pops and clicks, call 313-6996.
Hi, I'm Paul Salvant with the Bugman Professional Pest Control, and it's string music time, baby.
Welcome back to Prime Property. Today we're filming on location at Ascension Equipment and Rental in Gonzales to show you the equipment they have in stock right now for sale and for rent to get your lawn and garden ready for spring. Now here at Ascension Equipment and Rental in Gonzales, we're with Gary Giffel to talk about some of the things you need for home and garden getting ready for spring. Now we've got some heavy duty equipment here that looks like it pulls behind. Now what do we have that we need for getting the garden ready for spring?
Well, of course, at Ascension Equipment, we have all shapes and sizes of equipment. We do rent the equipment as well as purchase. Here we have all the attachments ready. Our spring stuff is already here. Usually, during the end of February, the 1st of March, that's when all the factories offer their best incentives for the equipment. So we're prepared, we're ready. Later, they're going to talk about the Hunter Show that's going to happen at Lamar Dixon. We're a sponsor. We have a huge booth there as well. So we also have several tractors, whether it be lawn tractors, zero turns, all ready to go. We just wanted to explain some of the equipment that we do have here, whether it be for purchase or for rent. A lot of guys this time of the year are starting to think about gardens. Now we are loaded up with tillers. Tillers come in all shapes and sizes. You can get tillers that pull behind the Gators RTVs. You can also get tillers that hook up behind tractors. Just a little bit on tillers. There are different types. The smaller tillers now also turn in reverse instead of forward. A lot of the old tillers that people would use behind the tractors, they would go forward, pushing the tractor and bounce on the ground. Around here are soil conditions with the clay. Now they go in reverse. So that's kind of pulling the tractor backwards and forcing the tiller deeper into the ground. After you till the soil up, you can use a tool like this. It's kind of like a row builder, so it'll build those rows. You would basically drag this behind the tractor. It would build that mound of dirt up. Then you could get your kids or grandkids to have that solo cup full of seeds and a broomstick going behind in that row and poking those seeds in the ground.
Now you do have seeders as well.
There are some attachments. We have these Covington planters, which actually, you would pull behind a tractor that would plant that one seed at a time as well. They are a little bit expensive, and you got to keep in mind, if you use a tractor with a tiller and you wanted a garden to be a certain size, you can almost double that size because people accidentally make super large gardens. Therefore, your family and your neighbors are going to also have to come help you maintain that garden. So you're going to be giving out a lot of vegetables if you do get a tractor with a tiller instead of the walk-behinds, which a lot of people use as well. But we do carry the Honda products. We have several of the Honda tillers here. Some of the Honda tillers do have that row builder feature on it as well.
Now with this row builder, you said this was built in Louisiana.
That's right. Some of these red attachments that we see here, they are built in Louisiana. Company, he also has great YouTube videos online showing you how to use these different attachments that he builds.
Oh, that's very helpful, because if somebody's coming in and they're renting things because they don't use it very often, you have things to make it a little easier for renters.
That's right, and there's a lot of helpful hints on doing it the right way the first time.
Now, if I really did need a tractor, now the smaller option is the Gator, right? And you rent the Gators as well.
Right.
But if I really do need a tractor, do you have something I could actually drive?
That's right. There are different kind of tractors. A lot of people think tractors, you clutch, gearing, things like that. But some of the smaller tractors now that we rent are hydrostatic. So it's almost like driving a lawn tractor. There is a forward and reverse pedal. They can come with a front end loader. So if you have some dirt work you need to take care of, a driveway, just a pile of dirt you always wanted to move, I mean, you can come rent a tractor and basically do that with a hydrostat and not have a lot of experience. Getting the tractor home, we do have trailers you can rent, or we can deliver it to your residence as well. So kind of keep all that in mind. But tractors come in all sizes. Some of them are pretty small, and some of them are very large, and some of them have cabs with heating and air conditioning and stereo systems as well.
Yeah, for those bigger jobs. And you also have, inside the store, you have things for smaller jobs as well.
That's right. We have a full line of hand tools. It could be walk-behind tillers, the trimmers, all the steel products, blowers, things like that.
Yeah, and everything
we carry
you can
all
rent.
that. That's right.
That's the
I mean, our business here, we also have the Toro Dingo, which is a walk-behind piece of equipment. So Ascension Equipment, we have everything under one roof. Our yard here, I mean, people spend hours just walking around our yard looking at all the different things that we do sell and rent.
I want that and that.
That's
and that.
right. That's exactly.
And if I get that, I'm gonna need that.
That's right. I mean, if some people on a Saturday, the grandparents bring their grandkids over here, and they'll spend an hour and a half just walking around the tractor, sitting in the cab tractors, things like that.
Now you do offer the ZTRs and everything as well, because with springtime coming, grass is going to be growing.
That's right, and we have a full line. We have the Grasshopper brand, the Kubota brand, and John Deere. John Deere is coming out with several new residential mowers and ZTRs this year, increased horsepower with Briggs & Stratton and Kawasaki engines. And Kubota has a full line of residential ZTRs as well. They've been out in the field now for a couple of years. They're proven, they're tested, and it just depends on what kind of pricing you're looking at as far as which mowers. Some mowers, grease fittings, a lot of maintenance. Other mowers, maintenance free. So it's just a matter of coming over here, looking at the different brands, the different styles, and picking what you can afford for your size property.
Now, Gary, what's new that's coming out? We got a new year here, and you always have new products coming into Ascension Equipment. What are y'all getting excited about?
Well, there's three basic things. First of all, Kubota has a brand new diesel ZTR that they've come out with. We do have those in stock now. If you're interested in that liquid cool 72-inch deck diesel model, you need to really come take a look at the new ones. John Deere is really coming out with some higher horsepower, lower cost ZTRs. We're really excited about it, especially on the residential end. I think they'll do very well this year. And also they have a new line of Gators coming out. So these Gators they're trying to build to be a little bit more price competitive. So you're going to get that speed and that ride at a lower price.
And then you also have financing as well.
Oh yes, I mean both companies have great financing rates. I mean Kubota now is 0 for 36, I think, on 0 turns. John Deere has had the 4.9 for 48 for several years. A lot of people take advantage of that. The John Deere mowers have a tendency to be a little less expensive than the Kubotas, but once you finance it out, you just need to pick the right mower for your property, and that's the big important step.
Yeah, so come on in. They're on Airline, just north of Snows, and you can find out if you're going to get that approved credit in store and what kind of equipment you need for your yard. Now, coming up next, we're going to find out more at Ascension Equipment.
Nothing runs like a deer at Ascension Equipment in Gonzales. And now is the best time to stop by and check out all of the John Deere tractor packages available. Come pick out your next ZTR with electric fuel injection, Kohler engines, and the legendary 7 Series mower decks. Or how about your next John Deere Gator with enough power to go from 0 to 30 in 3 seconds? With so many options to choose from, you have to see them to believe them. Come see the whole line of John Deere equipment at Ascension Equipment in Gonzales, a cut above the rest.
All great spaces start with a plan. At Acadian Custom Cabinets, we offer free consultations to help customers choose from all the options, and we use state-of-the-art full-color computer renderings that enable you to visualize your project. Whether it's a kitchen, family room, or business, Acadian Custom Cabinets uses the finest hardwoods and hardware. From upscale to affordable, every piece is precision cut and assembled by experienced craftsmen. When you're ready to build or revitalize your space, call Acadian Custom Cabinets, 622-6337.
Get on the Bugman's plan.
Rest easy in a pest-free environment.
Call 923-BUGS.
Follow my plan. Call the Bug Man.
Follow the Bugman's plan. Call 923-BUGS.
Nothing elevates the beauty and value of a home like natural stone. Ascension Granite Marble offers quality stone for kitchens, baths, and businesses. Mined from exotic global locations, granite has its own personality, marble its own richness, and quartz can be anything you imagine. Ascension Granite is more than a showroom. Choose your slab in the stone yard and it will be carved, polished, and perfected on site. Ascension Granite and Marble in Gonzales, 644-2231 or ascensiongranite.com.
Gator pickles, sweet and spicy pickles made with magic swamp dust seasoning. This poor gator had to go all the way to the swamp to get these tasty morsels, but you can find them on the shelf at your local grocery or online at creativecajunCooking.com. Gator pickles are made right here in South Louisiana with a sweet heat and a crunch that can't be beat. Use them for anything. Chop them up in your tater salad, put them on your sandwiches or hamburgers for the bite that slips up on you. Gator pickles, get you some today.
Attention! Are you currently taking medications to lower your cholesterol? Recent studies prove these medications can inhibit the production of some of the body's essential nutrients and enzymes as they work to lower your cholesterol. This phenomenon is known as drug nutrient depletion. Now, there's a new groundbreaking supplemental formula that can protect your body from these side effects. It's called Statinzyme. Statinzyme can alleviate your side effects within 2 to 4 weeks. Help protect your muscles, liver, heart, and brain, all with Statinzyme.
Hi, I'm Paul Salvant with the Bug Man Professional Pest Control, and it's string music time, baby.
Welcome back to Prime Property. Today we are on location at Ascension Equipment and Rental in Gonzales to show you some of the equipment you might need to get your lawn and garden ready for spring. Now we're going to talk about getting those food plots ready. So we're here with Cade Concien. He's in sales here at Ascension Equipment as well. And we were talking a little bit about what to do with our hunting food plots now that it's a new year. It's time to get rid of the old and put in some new. So what kind of equipment do you have that's going to help me out in the woods?
Okay, well, as you know, fall and winter's coming to an end. So now we have to get those old food plots leveled and ready to go to plant for the spring. Some people don't really plant in the springtime, which is okay, but we recommend it because it's a good time to get food plots going now, and you'll have stuff growing. And plus, with the summers we have here, it really allows a chance for your seed and your different legumes that you plant. It really has time for them to grow, and you get a few extra inches out of them, which makes your food plots better in the long run.
Also, the animals are used to having things that are there all year
Absolutely.
round
Yeah.
instead of trying to find them whenever fall comes.
Yep, having them year-round actually helps keep them in the area, which is always a good thing. One of the common tools that a lot of people use is we have this this seeder tiller combination. Land Pride makes this, and this is to pull behind a four-wheeler, which is the most used option by a lot of people. And it's a real simple system. It basically does everything in one pass, so you don't have to take a bunch of different passes. You do everything together. So what you do is you load your seed in your bucket here and your feeder. Right now it could be clover, soybean, chufa, which is like a hybrid chicory type clover. Stuff like that that can really withstand the summers we have down here.
Right.
And you load that seed into your seeder tub right here. And this is your cultipacker, which we'll explain that in a minute. And this is actually going to flip over and trail behind your seeder. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your hookup. Everything's electrical on here. You have electric running to your feeder, your broadcast spreader. So what you do is you'll hitch up and you'll start going down your food plot. And what you're doing is you're disking, so you're getting that seed, that soil bed really nice and tilled up for your seed. So what you're going to do is you're going to go through, you're going to disc, you're going to tear that soil up real good. And then as you go, your seed's going to be broadcasting out behind you, spreading your seed out real good. And then what you'll have is this cultipacker coming behind you. Basically what that does is that just rolls that seed into the soil bed, gets it into the ground, gets a good germination, which with stuff we plant in the summer, that's why we would go with soybean or like a ryegrass throw and grow type seed, because it doesn't need to be deep in the soil. You don't need a lot of germination, so it grows pretty quickly for our climate down here.
And that's amazing that you can have everything going all at once, because if you're out in the woods, you don't want to be having to unattach and reattach and all that other kind of stuff. So this comes first, obviously. You got your four-wheeler over here, and it's tilling up the ground. And then you got the seeder broadcasting, and this is rolling behind it, and you can kind of see it's like in a star pattern, and it just rolls everything into the dirt.
Absolutely. Gets it in there nice and good. Your seeds sealed into the bed, and that's it. One pass and you're done. What's one good feature on these Land Prides is, I don't know if you can see with the camera, but we have some different holes here on both sides. You can actually angle your tillers, and what that's going to do is that's going to give you more aggressive tillage. You're going to chop up the soil a little bit better, so depending on how heavy and thick your soil is, you can really knock it down. You might have to make an extra pass with it, but it's definitely doable with this style tiller with those adjustments.
Yeah, especially if the ground's still kind of hard. If you're a little further north, might be a little bit colder, that ground might be a little bit harder.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to take as much down here because we have fairly moist soil most of the time.
Kind of boggy right now.
yeah, now you probably bog it down right now, but it's going to be pretty soon here, March and April. You're really going to be wanting to hit your spring food plots and get them ready.
Okay, and this is for sale here at Ascension Equipment?
Yes, we do offer this here. We also offer this for your bigger models for your tractors. So for some of the guys that they have a bigger area food plot that they want to take care of, or more land, we do definitely cater to those needs. We have that available here.
Absolutely. Now, what other kind of things do you have that would be helpful for hunters?
As far as any kind of soil equipment, we have definitely specialized options. We have 6, 7, even 8 foot diskers for even more area coverage. We also have specific food plot seeders that we use as well. But I mean, we kind of offer a lot of wide range of things here. We have deer stands for them as well, and we can cover those. We'll look at those here in a minute. But we definitely have either an all-in-one setup, or we have specialized operations and specialized implements to make each step as efficient as it can be for the hunter.
Right, and if you don't have a four-wheeler that you think is strong enough to pull one of these, you actually rent gators and everything else as well.
Yes, we have a full line of John Deere gators and also some Kubota RTV series that are more than capable of pulling this kind of equipment.
Great. Now, can I rent one of these too?
These we do have available for rent. They do go kind of quick because this is the time of year where guys use them. But yeah, we do definitely have this equipment available for rent or purchase. So for the guys maybe doing just a small, quick one-shot through their pasture or through their food plot area, this would be perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Especially around here where a lot of people have behind their own property, they have a little deer patch that they like to take care of.
Absolutely.
This would be perfect for it.
Absolutely. And this even works for a lot of residential small area farmers that might have just a small area of acreage for cows and stuff. You could throw your ryegrass or if you want to feed them clover. This works definitely for that application too.
Okay, now you want to go take a look at the deer blinds?
Yeah, we'll go look at that. So here we have our deer stands that we offer here at Ascension Equipment. And these are box blind models. We do sell the frames on the bottom that go with them. You just get some 2x4s, build your frame, they'll be up ready to go. And this is a couple of the models we sell. This is our crossbow condo, which is one of our nicer models. Inside it has carpet on the floor, so it's really nice and quiet. We also have a nice roller chair. It's actually an office style chair, better than the one in my own office actually. And we have that available in here. and it just makes for a good, comfortable hunt. This is really good for parents with their kids or with young hunters, something for them to take in the woods so that their kids will be comfortable. You have full viewing on all sides, plexiglass panels, so that's a really good option that we offer for our hunters. And then also here we have the bow condo. This one's just a little bit bigger, and the design behind this one is for the bow hunter. You got to understand, a bow hunter, when he's hunting, he has to come to full draw on his bow, so he needs a lot of arm room to be able to get that bow fully drawn. So, and also to stand up in most options. So that's why they cater to this. But these guys from Sportsman's Condo, they're fairly local. They're out of Mississippi, I believe, and they offer some great blinds and some great options, and you can definitely find all those options here at Ascension Equipment. So we just came from outside talking about the different deer blinds that we have, and one good thing to have with you in the deer stand are these Yeti coolers, and we have a couple different options. We have the soft-sided portable cooler, and then we also have the hard bodies, which is the more popular model that a lot of the hunters and sportsmen like to use. So a good thing to have with these is we have the different sizes in the Rhodey. That's the little Rhodey 20, which is the smallest one. Really portable. A lot of hunters and fishermen like that model.
Good on the back of a four-wheeler, especially if you're mud riding.
Yeah, and they're tough. If it falls off, no big deal. Pick it up, keep going. They're built tough. Almost like a Ford, not quite. You have the 20, and then it just goes up in size. You have the 35, then the 45. And then the 65 and the 75.
That's good to have in a boat.
Yeah, the bigger sizes. A lot of those saltwater fishermen, those guides offshore, Delacroix Island, all that kind of stuff, they love these bigger size coolers because that's perfect. And then for the die-hard Yeti fans, we have some Yeti accessories here that we offer. We sell the little Yeti cups, the smaller Yeti Rambler cups, but here we have some colored options. And Bill's Auto Sales, those guys actually powder coat these for us, and they have different colors. This is just some of the options. They can do almost anything you want on these cups. And they're a cool little feature just to customize it, make it your own. We also sell, the Yeti t-shirts, hats, all those little accessories, great gift ideas. But all that stuff can be found here at Ascension Equipment with all the other options in the Yeti coolers.
So part of buying a piece of equipment is taking care of a piece of equipment. And as you walk into Ascension Equipment, you will see there's a sign for winter maintenance special. And we're here in the service department with Chris and Jerry, and they're going to tell us a little bit about what they take care of whenever you bring in stuff. Now explain to me a little bit about the winter maintenance specials. What all does it entail?
Well, on our ride lawnmowers, it entails our air filters, our fuel filters, our oil, spark plugs, greasing it, blade sharpening. We adjust the deck so it cuts level. Within the 25-mile radius, we do a free pickup and delivery. We clean the unit, and we do the complete inspection on the unit. You get 10% off of all parts, and if there's other things else besides outside of the service, we will call.
And let me know if I've really messed it up or if it's looking okay, right?
Right.
So when I drive out of here, I'll have a machine that's ready to go.
It'll be ready to go.
Or you could actually bring it to my house if I live within 25 miles.
Yes.
Super easy. Okay. Now, if there was something that you could tell our viewers about how to take better care of their equipment, if there's something that you could teach them today, what would it be to take care of their equipment?
To check the oil, check the air filters regularly, and their tire pressure, so the grass cuts level.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah. And now, what if I don't want to have to deal with that? Can I just bring it to you?
Yes, you can bring it in. We can take care of that ourselves, and if you don't understand, you can call. The special right now we have is a winter service on mowers, tractors, walk-behinds. We'll do free pickup within the 25-mile radius.
So if you've got something sitting around that needs some maintenance, oil change, air filter, blade sharpen, all that good stuff, they do free pickup and delivery within 25 miles of the store, or you can bring it in, especially if it's a smaller piece, chainsaw, blower, the smaller motors or anything like that, right here at Ascension Equipment and Rental in Gonzales.
When you fire up your pot for a good gumbo, you ought to know the secret of Marie Laveau. She has a seasoning that's a must. Made in Louisiana, it's magic swan dust. She sprinkles and she stirs her black iron pot. But you better watch out, 'cause when she uses all she's got, she goes. Another can done gone.
Is your computer trying to tell you something? Do you have a virus, spyware, the dreaded blue screen of death? You need to call Prejean Computer Consultants in Gonzales. They really clean your hard drive, removing system-choking dust, malware, viruses, whatever you've got. They can back up and restore your lost data, and they replace cracked laptop screens. So stop threatening to throw that computer out the window and call Prejean Computer Consultants today. They make house calls. 450-2184.
If you're like me, you take pride in a great-looking lawn. And my pride begins with my ride, a Grasshopper mower. Whether you roll it off the trailer or out of the garage, you'll get the power to effortlessly tackle tough terrain, mow around obstacles, or cut through thick grass and overgrowth. You'll trim, vacuum, mulch, and more, all from a driver's seat that's as comfortable as your favorite pair of jeans. The exclusive Powerfold deck even makes cleanup and storage a snap. Whether you're a pro or just want to mow like one, make a Grasshopper mower your ride and your pride.
Attention! Are you currently taking medications to lower your cholesterol? Recent studies prove these medications can inhibit the production of some of the body's essential nutrients and enzymes as they work to lower your cholesterol. This phenomenon is known as drug nutrient depletion. Now, there's a new groundbreaking supplemental formula that can protect your body from these side effects. It's called Statinzyme. Statinzyme can alleviate your side effects within 2 to 4 weeks. Help protect your muscles, liver, heart, and brain, all with Statinzyme.
Gorman Brothers Appliances on Airline in Prairieville. When ordinary just won't do.
Hi, I'm Paul Salvant with the Bugman Professional Pest Control, and it's string music time, baby.
Welcome back to Prime Property. I'm Marissa Turner, and today we're on location at the Lamar Dixon Expo Center with Jane Scheck-Schneider of Ascension Equipment and Rental because the Sportsman Show is coming back up. Jane, when is the Louisiana Sportsman Show going to be over here?
It's March 17th through the 20th.
Okay, and they're going to have a ton of stuff going on with Ascension Equipment. Now, what are you going to have at your booth?
We will have the John Deere packages, we'll have the Kubota packages, we'll have Grasshopper with us, Woods, Bush Hog, Yeti products. We'll even have the John Deere toys out there for the kids, some apparel, a variety of things for them.
Yeah, because y'all have a big outdoor display going on, and you
Yes.
actually have the big tractors and everything out there.
Yes, we do.
Now, if I wanted to climb in and see what a John Deere tractor looked like on the inside, could I do that?
You're more than welcome to.
Now, they've got all kinds of things, from the ZTRs to the tractors, and for the Sportsman Show, you gonna have me a deal?
We're going to have some deals, special deals.
But to get the really good deal, I got to show up, right?
You have to show up to get the show specials, yes.
Right, and that is the Louisiana Sportsman Show. Give us the dates one more time.
March 17th through the 20th.
Okay, so we're going to have John Deere tractors, we're going to have Kubota tractors, we're going to have ZTRs of every flavor.
Yes.
And then for the kids, because you know everybody brings their kids and everything else, you got the little green
John Deere toys.
Yeah.
We'll have a few Kubota toys. But that's something that kids actually love, is all those toys, so we'll have plenty of them.
Yeah, and you know, when you go to the show, you want to bring something home, but you might not be able to bring the tractor home on the first day. So if you got the little thing with the pedals, little man's happy, and you can come back and you can come take care of the deal. That's right. And so that's right here at the Lamar Dixon Expo Center at the end of March. You don't want to miss out on that, and if you want to, you can actually come by the shop as well, because they have all of these set up every day at Ascension Equipment and Rental in Gonzales.